She kicked off her thing saying, you know, people tell me that I didn't smile enough during the last debate. She looked demented. I mean, she did not, her mouth did not downturn one time. She was like,
Halloween mask. I love that.
Smiling Fiorina. Can you imagine? Give you nightmares.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. Gimme 5. Those were the gals of The View making fun of Carly Fiorina's face after the debate last week. She looked demented, like a Halloween mask. It is a disgrace. First of all, to do that about anybody, to do that about another woman, and would they do that about to Hillary? I thought you can't bring up looks. I thought they lambasted Donald Trump for bringing up Carly Fiorina's looks last time. They want it not only both ways, they want it every way. Now, watch this reaction.
I think there's a double standard. It's funny, you know, I was on The View several months ago. They said none of that to my face. There is nothing more threatening to the liberal media in general and to Hillary Clinton in particular than a conservative woman. So of course there's a double standard. And conservative women from Sarah Palin to Michelle Bachmann to Carly Fiorina are long used to this. It will not stop me. It will not scare me. And maybe the ladies of The View, if I come back on again, let's see if they have the guts to say that to my face.
Well, we will get a chance to see that on Friday. The report I heard is that The View has agreed to have Carly Fiorina on the show on Friday. That should be interesting. And, you know, watching these women, Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and that other one who makes a career now out of insulting other women, apparently, just despicable. But it's don't you understand? The head of Now, when Sarah Palin was picked by John McCain, said she might as well be a white male, which is the worst you could be, apparently, because she's a female who's conservative. So that's the same as a white male. Don't you see it's the same with Ben Carson? Same with Alan Keyes. Same with Clarence Thomas. They're not down with the cause. They're traitors to their race. Same with Marco Rubio, if you listen to Harry Reid. He's not really Hispanic. It's disgusting. It's the most virulent, vicious form of sexism and racism out there. And the Democrats and the liberals practice it every single day. Here's another.
What these women represent is a set of liberal feminists who believe that if you do not agree with them on their liberal orthodoxy, that you don't count, that somehow you're not a woman. You see, I know that women represent half the nation, so of course our views are going to be as diverse as men's. I also know that unless and until women's potential is fully unlocked in this country, and women have been crushed under the Obama economy, that we will not be as good a nation as we can be. And frankly, I am tired of being insulted by liberal feminists who talk about women's issues when the reality is every issue is a woman's issue, from the economy to ISIS to Russia to healthcare to education to the national debt. Women care about all of that.
Now, this isn't new for The View. It's not new for the gals of The View. I was on with Joy Behar on our CNN Headline News program in 2010 when I was at WOR Radio. Watch this exchange.
Look, Barack Obama is the most divisive president that we've ever seen.
Oh,
and that's not just me. You could read Doug Schoen and Pat Caddell, two lifelong Democrats who wrote in the Wall Street Journal a column called The Divisive Presidency.
You know, can I just say, Steve, that I think that the tipping point for divisiveness was when the Supreme Court said that George W. Bush was the president and not the people of the United States. I think that was the moment when the divide began. Don't blame it on Barack Obama.
The people of the United States voted. It was the Supreme Court who deciphered the votes.
Oh, come on. They never counted all the votes in Florida.
All right, well, Joy, you represent...
hanging chads there. Come on.
You represent a radical leftist view in this country.
And what
a
do you
very
represent?
Small minority. I represent the majority of people in this country.
Oh, the moral majority?
I didn't say moral. I said look at the polls. He lost all his independent support because he's a radical, divisive figure. Why do you think all the independents have deserted him?
And at that point, she said, all right, Steve, we got to go. Typical Joy Behar and company. Be interesting on Friday, and we'll bring you that when it happens. Thanks for watching, everybody.